So today is a really quick video on still testing and playing with and enjoying the new 50 Summilux from 2023. I have a senior I had to shoot. I've been shooting her for 3 years, 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, and she's a senior. So she come over and we did some photos. I did, walking around the building, outside and in studio, because I really just wanted to test this lens in every scenario, from wide open to closed down, and it was really an enjoyable experience. I know there's a lot of you that swear that this is just not worth it. This is my dream kit, and the stuff that I want to build on, and I do love this lens. Granted, I love the Voigtlander Apo. Don't get me wrong, the 50 Apo, but this lens gives me what the Apo does when I stop it down, and it gives me some beautiful rendering when I open it up to 1.4. So that whole scenario where if I can have one lens and one lens only, this would be it. Obviously, you need other lenses. You need a super wide, you need a tele, but I just wanted to share this journey with you so you can see the photos and what I'm doing with it and how I'm testing it. Anyway, here's the video. I made this short and sweet so you wouldn't get bored. If you have any questions, leave them below. And again, thanks for watching as always.
Now my goal with this shoot is obviously to get her some nice senior photos, and she always wants different, so it's nice. But it's also to test this lens with natural light so I can go wide open. And I really want to see how this lens does and how I do with it. Because obviously focusing with an M camera at wide open is a little bit more difficult than stop down. I mean, in the studio when I'm stopped down to 5.6, it's pretty hard to miss a shot. But when you're out and about and shooting wide open, that's a different story. You're going to miss some shots. And I did. I probably missed 20% more than I would have normally, stopped down at 2.8. But, I ran the gamut on this lens, shooting at all different apertures. The outside and inside shots, I kept at 1.4 to f2. And then, when I went in the studio, obviously I stopped down. And, for a fact the lens is going to look great stopped down. But I just wanted to make sure it rendered as well as the Voigtlander Apo. And it is so close, it doesn't factor in, if that makes sense. So, these outside shots, they're really casual. The hardest thing with shooting this young lady is her expressions. It's hard to get her to change her expression. It's usually that resting face. I'll just put it that way. So you have to get her to laugh, smile, joke around with her constantly to get these looks out of her. Otherwise, you're just going to get straight edge, no smiling photos. Other than that, she's a doll. But, if you saw her during a shoot, you would think, oh my God, this girl is not friendly. But she's absolutely a sweetheart. She just has a really good resting face. And I'm not going to, say that, but you guys all know what I mean. That first shot with the hair in the face, I thought, oh God, push the hair out of your face. And then I took another one, and I actually liked the hair in the face better than the second one. So that being said, but we had fun. It was a nice day. We probably shot for 40 minutes. I did maybe 125 photos total with her, which is about average for me. So inside, the first thing I want to do, just because she likes hard light and I like hard light, is I'm using the reflector, the zoom reflector on the Profoto D2. I love this look so much, but I've never used it with that glass dome on it. I used the glass dome for the beauty dish and for umbrellas, but I wanted to see how it did in here, and I actually like the look. It's not quite as sharp as the straight zoom reflector, but it's negligible, if you will. I mean, it's just, so it really doesn't matter. I can leave that dome on all the time and be happy. I know a lot of people insist on the domes. A lot of people say, oh, the domes don't do anything, but they did something for me. But that's not what this video is about. It's about the lens. And I'm telling you, I love the quality of this lens. You know, when I use the old Summilux, the version 1, you know, when I zoomed in, I didn't get those crisp lines, you know, for full-length shots like I do with this one. So I do see a resolution boost. Again, sharpness, no, they're the same. It's just as sharp as the old one, except for the edges. The new one is sharper on the edges than the old one, but in the center, they're both the same sharpness. And I, you know, keep saying, but I still get comments, you know, sharpness is not everything. You know, a resolving power of a lens is everything to me. The sharpness goes without saying. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.